From there, we wasted no time and headed for the pond. Alright, let's see our little boat day. Ah. Senpai rode in the tiny boat and got as excited as a kid. Nice. Yeah, I feel the same way. They do have those swan-shaped pedal boats designed for sightseeing at tourist attractions too. But there's a real thrill to actually paddling by hand. I did that like years ago. It was really fun. Except when it started to tip over, then I got scared. Incidentally, Senpai was manning the oars. She wanted to paddle first, so I conceded them to her. Yep. I've been there, Nagiko. I've been there. Hey, Senpai, what are you? We were being bombarded by an unnatural rocking, possibly because the oars had moved uniformly on both sides. You're putting too much force into it. It'll be fine even if you paddle more gently. Also, you have to match up your movements on both sides. Senpai, this is getting dangerous. How about I take over from here? Alright. But for all the effort you're putting in, we aren't really making any progress. We weren't all that far away from where we started. But distance we had covered had mostly been due to inertia. Alright. The oars unexpectedly stopped. Oh fuck. Hey Senpai, if you try to force it too much, then she's probably caught on some kind of aquatic plant. But it's better to take time to pull them out in these situations rather than try and force them into motion. However, Senpai was intent and tensed her arm to try and force his oars to move. Are you okay? Okay, I guess not. Cold! The oars flew upward and caused a tremendous splash. There was no way to dodge it on a boat. I was doused in water from head to toe. It's fine, really. Oh, I see. Was your dress always like this? I sighed and calmly looked over at Senpai. Then I was left speechless. Yeah. Was that there from the start? Because if it was, I didn't notice until now either. I see. Oh no, it's because it got wet, right? Because it got wet? I can speak. Yes, Senpai? She hadn't noticed it yet? We were on a tiny boat. I got in soaked and Senpai was no exception either. Senpai? You're wet. Your clothes are see-through. Huh? See-through. I can see your underwear. Uh-huh. Senpai froze in place for a moment. Awkwardly. She timidly looked down at her breast. Way too late for that. Oh, don't wiggle around too much, Senpai. Crap, we're gonna capsize. Please don't. Cut it out, the scary ideas. It's alright, I just barely can't see. I can see a little bit. Yes, I told her straight up that I could see her undergarments. I did think Senpai was genuinely cute when she blushed so deeply. She'd be entirely likely to actually push me overboard if I were to tell her that now, though. Whoa, calm down, Senpai. Being mad about it isn't gonna solve anything. Why did you think this? What did I even do exactly? You being overly high-handed if the oars is what caused this to happen in the first place. You don't have to worry. You'll be dry in no time in this weather. In actuality, my clothes are beginning to dry off already. Want to head over into the shade? We can relax there for a little while until we dry off. Our clothes would probably dry faster if we were to stay where we were. However, it was incredibly hot out on the lake and in direct sunlight. Unlike before, she maneuvered the oars in a slow and careful fashion. both began to glide along. Senpai was impressive. Once she got the hang of it, she got better in the blink of an eye. He took temporary residence in a relatively secluded area under the shade. I feel pointlessly exhausted for some reason. Nah, I mean, there was a bit of a trouble, but this isn't so bad either. At least I sing. I did get to see a cute side of you. I legit thought he was about to say I did get to see your cute underwear. I thought he was actually gonna say that. I'm pure and innocent, okay? My mind is pure and clean. Shush. I had the impression that you're skilled at everything you do, so I was surprised to learn that there are things you're bad at too. Huh?
なんでもないというか、トーノは私のことそんな風に思ってたの？何でも器用にこなすって。
For the most part, yeah. I realized it after seeing you in action in the club room, but you're generally very supportive of the other members whenever they speak up about something. You do a good job of meeting their more unreasonable requests.
まあ、確かにそうかも。
I feel like you kind of have to be though when you're Hibiki's cousin. So it was refreshing. I couldn't believe you paddled the oars so hard you got a soak. I guess you would go so far as to climb a tree to save a cat. You've got quite the mischievous side to you, huh?
もう、あんまりからかうと怒るわよ。それで、どうだった？
Huh? About what?
透けてたのよね。
Your underwear?
一応可愛いのを選んでつけ。違うの。
I see. No, go on. It's okay. Go on. Continue.
今のは忘れて。
Oh, sure.
もうどうしたのよ私。今日はなんか変。
No, wait. Wonder what Senpai been trying to ask. Showed through? Took this out because it was cute. Oh. Has she been asking what I thought of her underwear?
ちょっとトーノ、何を想像したの？
Your underwear? Nothing at all. This is a false accusation. I hadn't been picturing Senpai in her underwear whatsoever. I mean, we don't have to. It's still right there. We can still see it clearly. My impressions had just sprung to mind a little.
トーノ、本当にエッチなんだから。それに、私は何を聞こうとしてたのよ。
Senpai blushed brightly and hung her head. Then the conversation just kind of came to a pause. Was it because I got in a glimpse of her underwear earlier? It made it impossible to simmer down. Listen!
何トーノ？
No, it's okay. You can go first. Nah, what did you want to say, Senpai?
私は大した用事じゃないから。
Are you sure?
先にトーノから言って。
No. Mine isn't important either. You go ahead and say first, Senpai.
じゃあ、そのいい風景だね。
How about the weather?
自然も多いし、たまにはボートもいいわね。
Kenna, what you really want to say? Yeah, I thought the same thing. But this kind of thing might be nice every so often. I could hear the hustle and bustle of people a bit off in the distance. It felt comforting, like I could forget about my restless everyday life.
それで、トーノの要件は？
Something similar. That I was glad you invited me on this boat ride. Senpai, thank you.
どういたしまして。
A cold breeze blew across the surface of the water. There have been some slightly unforeseen incidents along the way, but we forgot about time itself and enjoyed our time alone together. The time!
嘘!
We'll be in trouble if you don't hurry back. Senpai, let me take the oars.
これ
I'm pretty sure they're still not there. Hurry! My arms are aching. Yeah, somehow made it back in time without exceeding the rental time limit. Oh, that's right, okay. I thought I was talking about the club at first. I took multiple heavy breaths, ignoring the desire to just collapse to the ground where I stood.
大丈夫？トーノ。
I'll be okay. Yeah, no problem, but... You know, wouldn't it have made more sense to just pay the additional fee to extend the rental?
確かにそうよね。
It'll be too late now. Although there was a fee for more time, it wasn't actually that pricey. I screwed up.
まあ無駄な出費をしないのはいいことじゃない。
I guess so. What's done is done. Why do we head back for now?
ええ、そうしましょうか。
I caught my breath already. We assumed a leisurely pace and left the park.
あれ、この音。
Senpai abruptly paused mid-step thanks to noise off in the distance. Senpai?
この音スケートボードっぽくない？
Isn't that it over there? Is it Hibiki? I looked around and immediately spotted it.
子供が遊んでたのね。
Ah, okay. Something seemed strange though. There was a boy and a girl playing, but it also looked like they were arguing.
トーノ、行ってみましょう。
Yeah, let's go.
君たちどうしたの？何か揉めているみたいに見えたんだけど、喧嘩でもしてたのかな。お姉ちゃんに話せることがあるなら相談に乗るよ。イニスタのストーリーズのお姉ちゃんだ。
Wait, the what? You mean the thing that the video that Kiko took? In a rare turn, Senpai shouted hysterically when the girl pointed her finger at her. Wait a second. Insta, meaning the videos he re-uploaded? Yeah. I guess there's a viewer here.
ねえお姉ちゃん、スケボーで技やって。私がスケボーでピュンって飛べるんだって言っても信じてくれないの。私、嘘なんてついてないのに。
そんなの無理だろ。ジャンプ台みたいなのがあればともかくさ。
That's what started your argument? The dispute was apparently sparked by something insignificant. Is that something you could show them, Senpai?
ちょっとそのボードを見せてもらえる？
いいよ。
He took the board from the boy and began to physically check the area around the wheels.
普通のスケボーか。せめてサーフスケートならよかったんだけど。
Is there something wrong with it?
足回りが全然違うのよ。エアーはかなりやりづらいと思う。
So it's out of the question? Senpai stole a glance over at the teary-eyed girl. Senpai let out a small sigh when she noticed her desperate gaze.
よし、やってやろうじゃない。
Alright, do your thing, Nagiko.
お姉ちゃん。
本当にできるの？
私に任せなさい。じゃあ君、ちょっとこのボード借りるわよ。見逃さないようにちゃんと私を見てるのよ。
She hopped nimbly onto the board, kicked off the ground, and began to glide around. She sliced through the wind, her skirt fluttering from even the slightest movements. Must see. But Senpai didn't pay that any mind. She zigzagged around in an attempt to get a feel for the board, all while gaining even more speed. It didn't take long for her to get the hang of it to some extent.
よし、それじゃあ行くわよ。
Senpai's movements changed along with the ambience about her.
頑張れ、お姉ちゃん。
なんかすげえ。
She gradually got close as she gained sufficient velocity. And then...
やあ。
She performed a simple aerial where she simply jumped that made a clean landing. But it wasn't over yet.
いけるか。てあ。
She had a rotation? What the fuck? On top of that, she performed the same air reverse she'd showed me on the skate surfer before. Yeah, but on a regular skateboard?
どうよ。
Goodness gracious, woman, why are you crazy?
やべえ、ぴょんって飛んでくるって回った。
What a badass. The vice tricks made the children shout with excitement. Beep. Huh? I thought I heard some faint electronic sound muffled by the children's voices. What the? It was that person? Oh, we're back to that, huh? There was someone across the way. Were they taking pictures with their phone?
お姉ちゃんすごい。ありがとう。
やばいよお姉ちゃん。本当にスケボーで飛べるんだ。
すごいでしょ。ほら、 この子は嘘をついてなかったんだから、何か言うことはない？
あ、その疑ってごめんね。
Huh, it's actually kind of interesting because this is like pretty similar to Inchiori's route when the kids were trying to do magic and then you did his magic stuff in front of them. It's kind of similar to that. Huh.
スケボーでもあんなにジャンプして技とかできるんだね。
じゃあ一緒に練習しよう。私にかっこいいとこ見せてほしいな。
任せて。
It must have been docile children by nature. It seemed to make up quickly enough.
スケボーのお姉ちゃん、ありがとう。
ありがとうお姉ちゃん。
They thanked Senpai and went off to play on their own, like the good friends they appeared to be.
なんだか照れるわね。ごめんトノ、お待たせ。
It's okay. I liked watching you. No, I got to see something nice too. Oh yeah, also the skirt. If you ask me, you seem like the best big sister ever when dealing with those kids. It reminded me of Kaido Senpai's special lesson. What was that?
この前のことは忘れて。
Oh, that. Senpai's face was turning red. She really had seemed like a wonderful big sister to those kids earlier, though. That reminds me. Who had that person been before? I thought he knew. He said that person. I thought he was talking about her aunt. They disappeared at some point.
トノ、もう帰りましょう。もう恥ずかしい。
Senpai stood ahead of me and started to walk off to hide how red her face was. Oh, wait a second, Senpai. I quickly chased after her.
Yoshi, 少し休憩。昼間はデートした分、ちゃんと稽古もしないとね。それにしてもデートか。
Oh my god, this made me smirk. I think Tono had a good time as well, so I'd call it a success. I too shared popcorn, even got to touch his hand a few times during the movie. Oh, yeah, it was definitely a success.
ここまで来たら次は告白。トノに告白するっぽ。
Dang, I see. Taking initiative, huh? Hold on a second. Can I really do this? Would it be better to have Tono do it instead? I mean, either one's fine with me. Then from there, we would...
ダメよ。告白だけならともかく、それはまだ早いから。
Are you sick about deludes?
でも覚悟だけはしておいた方がいい。
What should I do if things progress that far?
もうこんな大差。
Worldly desires be gone. Worldly desires be gone.
稽古再開よ。
Nagiko. Yeah, might want to meditate too, honestly.
駆け抜け青春スパーキ
Get
ング。
rid of those good old worldly desires.
ごめんトノ、遅れちゃった。もしかして結構待たせちゃった？
Is it time for the sing? No, it's alright, senpai. Oh, we didn't do the sing. What the fuck? I'm disappointed. We didn't do it. We agreed to go shopping together for supplies for the club room. However, Tectum Senpai 30 minutes before our meetup time suggested she would be late.
とにかく遅れてきたお詫びに何かさせて。
Senpai pleaded, all were pressing their palms together apologetically. It's really not that big of a deal.
荷物持ちでも何でもするから。
You don't have to do that. There's no way I could ask you to do that.
じゃあ何か欲しいものはない？
Just love and affection.
私がトノにおごってあげる。
You likely felt very uneasy if I left things as they were. Sure. Why don't you buy me something to eat then?
うん。で何がいい？
Let's see. How about tapioca?
タピオカ？
There are customers who have asked about those drinks at work.
タピオカか。実は私も飲んだことないのよね。丸っこくてもちもちしたのよね。あれって原材料は何なの？
It's apparently some starch that comes from a cassava plant. I don't really know much about it though. So you can make up being late you can make up being late by buying me a tapioca drink.
わかったわ。じゃあそれで。
But allow me to try something new and appease Senpai's need to apologize. It was a win-win for both of us.
喉も渇いてたからちょうどいいわね。そういういかにも女の子っぽいものを飲むのにも興味があったし。タピオカ、どんな味なんだろう。
Did you just call my taste girly? There it is. Senpai, that place over there specializes in it.
ここってタピオカの店だったのね。遠目で見たことあったけど来たことはなかったのよ。
From what I heard, they got the most varieties of all the shops in the city. Oh, that's what I heard anyway. Other shops tried to jump on the bandwagon by adding tapioca drinks to the menu. However, this shop offered a wide array of flavor options, or so I heard.
へえ、いろいろあるのね。こういうのって映えるっていうのよね。
You mean like to take pictures of? Seems like it. I've seen girls share pictures of social media of them all the time.
うん、私も見たことある。でも見た目からは全然味の想像がつかないわね。
Why don't we tell them for ourselves? I'm fine with regular milk tea, but what will you have?
私はどうしようかしら。
I love the milk tea.
抹茶にきな粉にチョコバナナミルクに黒糖。いろいろあって悩むわね。
This was the first for me as well, but there really was an abundance of flavors to choose from. But that's because it has a drink base, and just add the tapioca to that.
ああ、そっか。ドリンクだけを取っ換えればそれだけでいいのか。
Senpai sounded impressed as she looked over the menu. I knew how she felt. Menus like these made it difficult to choose. So, Senpai, which will you... What'd you see? Senpai's eyes practically sparkled when she stared at the menu. Quick question made my heart skip a beat. Is there something wrong?
いちごミルクティー。
Oh, that sounds good too, actually. Huh?
どうの、私これにするわ。タピオカいちごミルクティー。
Nice. Hey, Senpai, you're so close. She must have been excited as she leaned in close enough that she was practically glued to me. Do you like strawberry that much?
大好き。
Sweet.
昔合気道の稽古の後に食べるいちごがすっごく甘くて好きで。
Oh, nice.
それを食べるためだけにお稽古を頑張ってたんだから。
I love strawberries too, and watermelon. How about that? This is kind of unexpected. Her enthusiasm made sense now that I knew she was a die-hard strawberry fan.
店員さん、タピオカミルクティーとタピオカいちごミルクティーをお願い。喜んで。
That'll make me want some of this too, to be honest. We waited around for a minute or so for our order. It didn't take long for two separate drinks to be placed in front of us.
お待たせしました。ご注文のタピオカミルクティーとタピオカいちごミルクティーです。
ありがとう。ほらトーノ。
I took one of the containers from Senpai.
いちごとタピオカの融合、どんな味がするのかしら。
Sorry to bring this up at the exciting part, but I don't think tapioca has much of a taste of its own.
そうなの？
Oh, it's originally a starch. I think it's more about enjoying, like, the texture, how it feels going down your throat.
へえ。でも、私にとっては初体験なもの。いちごとタピオカのコラボレーションは普通に楽しみだわ。
She said that radiantly as she brought the straw to her mouth. You like it?
何これ、すっごいもちもちしてる。
Yeah, it seems like you like it. Mm-hmm. It sure is. I see. So this is tapioca. There's a simultaneous onslaught of milk tea and mysterious springy masses. Is that like boba or something then? That's what it sounds like, because I haven't had that either. That's what it sounds like. Tasteless gummies? Chewy gems?
本当に薄味なのね。でもこの食感、ちょっと癖になるかも。
I know what you mean. The chewy texture is great.
うん、すっごく不思議。特別美味しいんじゃないけど、いくらでも食べられそう。いちごミルクティーとしても美味しいし、タピオカが邪魔になってないし。
The pet actually had all sorts of opinions about this new experience.
イエーイ！タピオカチャレンジ！
What is the tapioca challenge? Huh? Kind of TikTok trend. All of a sudden, we heard an enthusiastic shout.
あんたすごいね。
これぐらいどうってことないよ。
私もあんたくらい豊満な胸があれば。
What is a tapioca challenge?
タピオカチャレンジ
I have no idea and I'm scared to learn. It was adorable watching Senpai tilt her head as she curiously watched it to a woman.
ねえトーノ、あれって何やってんの？
Oh, Senpai, I don't think you need to worry about it all that much.
何よそれ。
It means don't worry about it.
そんなことを言われると余計気になるんだけど。
I know. Senpai peered at my face and leaned in close. As she leaned in so far forward, my eyes were drawn to her deep cleavage. Senpai, give me some space.
離れてほしいならタピオカチャレンジって何か説明しなさい。
You first. Okay, fine. It's a challenge where you balance a tapioca on your own chest to see if you can drink it. You take a selfie of your attempt and post it on social media. Is this real?
はあ？
I can't even tell if that's real or not. People do some crazy stuff. Like, there's some really ridiculous challenges, so I can't even tell if this is real or not. Nepa's expression went blank, her head simultaneously tilting to the side. She stayed in that position and turned just her head toward the girls from before. Naturally, her hefty cleavage remained jutted out before me.
胸に置いて？
Yeah. Those girls over there are actually doing it, right?
やってるけど。最近はああいうのが流行りなの？
I couldn't tell you. Her cheeks darkened to a vibrant shade of red.
あんな恥ずかしい真似してんの？
I still remember the knife challenge, and I thought that was ridiculous too. That was years ago.
それもネットにあげるって信じられない。
It won't do you any good to say that to me. It gets all sorts of attention after all. You could call it an effort to go viral. I'd imagine it took a lot of guts to put yourself out there like that.
納得はしたくないけど分かったわ。そういうのが多くの人に見てもらえるのは理解できるし。でも
If I pulled her arms across her chest, obstructing my view. Obstructing my view? When you carelessly held them like that, it only emphasized them more.
私はそんなことしないからね。
Okay. I wasn't even considering that. Even so, I couldn't help but picture it. Senpai's tits were huge after all.
何ニヤニヤしてるのよ。
No reason.
スケベ。
Okay, apparently you know, so. Wait, you've got it all wrong. And hey, you're overthinking this. It's not like people do the tapioca challenge for perverted reasons.
そうなの？
Think about it this way. A lot of people are taking the same sort of selfies. Do you think every last one of them has that in mind? It's just an extension of regular photography. It's to put yourself out there and show off. They're just spicing things up effectively. If it were for perverted reasons, the social media post would probably be moderated anyway. There we go.
一理あるわね。自分アピールだからあれくらいするだけで。考えてみたら、響や聖にも似たようなこと言われてるし。
Oh my gosh, did they do it? I could definitely believe that they would do it.
手段を選ばずに女の子らしさをアピールしろって。
Oh, that's what she meant, okay. Senpai's gaze fell to her chest. Cuffed her ample breasts, pushing them together and easing them upward, seemingly oblivious to my presence.
もう少し大きければ。
What? What you mean?
頑張ればやれる？
I think you could do it just fine now. Senpai, I wish you would consider where you are before doing that. She seemed to have realized what she was doing when I pointed it out. Her face darkened to an intense shade of red and steam just about rose off her cheeks.
なんでもないから。
Alright, well, her hands still made in a fluster and she waved them bashfully in front of her face. I couldn't help but turn away to hide my embarrassment as well.
それよりそろそろ買い物に行きましょう。
You're not gonna do the challenge?
買うものも結構多いし、早くしないと帰るのが遅くなるわ。
Alright. She started to ramble, likely to downplay what she'd done. What's more, she resumed at an almost sprint-like pace, seemingly in an effort to flee the scene. I could feel my face grow hot as I chased after her. After we brought the supplies to the club, we walked along the coastline. Probably took longer than I thought. I had trouble carrying everything we bought, and we ended up splitting the load between us. Which is how shopping for club supplies ended up being a sole club activity for the day.
それにしてもタピオカはなかなか美味しかったわ。
Never did the challenge, huh? Let's see.
トーノと一緒にいると新しい発見があって楽しいわね。
Could have made another one if you did the challenge. Same here. Every day I'm with you is fun. The feelings I harbored for this woman made that assertion all but certain. Even walking like this was enough to make my heart pound.
トーノもそうなの？でも私はトーノに何もしてあげられてないと思うけど。
That's not true. You taught me how much fun surfing can be, right? It all started when I spotted Senpai in that tree. We started spending more time together once I learned his secret. As I got to know Senpai, I came to like her more and more.
木に登ったところを見られたのは不覚だったわ。
It's okay, it was very cute.
あれがきっかけでトーノにサーフィンのことを知られたのよね。
You regret me finding out?
別に後悔はしてないかな。
It's all good.
好きなことを話せる人ができたし、もし知られてなかったら私は今もずっと一人でやってたかもしれない。トーノと一緒にサーフィンできて楽しい。どうしようって悩むこともあるけど、基本的に悩む時間も楽しいのよね。だから今はトーノに知られてよかったと思ってるわ。
I see. Thank goodness. Not only that, but she enjoyed spending time with me? That really did make me happy.
トーノはどうなの？余計なこと知っちゃったせいで私に付き合わされてさ。
Yeah, I had tons of fun.
内心で面倒だって思わなかった？
Oh, no, never. Absolutely not. If anything, it meant I got to see all new sides to you. And I thought you was cute more than a few times, too. Let me realize how incredible you really are. You're so accomplished at Aikido at your age, and you're level-headed as a person. I really do think you're amazing.
やめてよ。褒め殺して私をどうする気？
I'm stroking nothing.
それにそれを言うならトーノだってすごいじゃない。マジックのこともそうだけど勉強も成績優秀でしょ。しかもバイトをして生活費まで自分で稼いでる。
I mean, we kind of have to do that part, though. You don't really have a choice in that. It's really not that impressive. I was desperate and never really bothered to take the time to get a good look at myself. Study hard and bring in a paycheck. That and supporting Ritsu were all I ever thought about. Never even imagined I would ever fall in love. My opinion completely changed when I saw you having as much fun as humanly possible, all while doing things you enjoyed. Until recently, I'd always thought of you as a diligent, level-headed person who was good at Aikido. There's more to you than that, though. Your eyes practically sparkled when you told me just how much you love to surf. I thought to myself, you have this side to you too. You're an incredible person, not to mention cute.
かわいいって。
Yes, very cute. Senpai's cheeks reddened when I put that into words. That was one of the cute things about her. I'd only feel embarrassment further if I told her that, though. Well, I've said a whole lot, but I was never bothered even a little.
トーノ、ありがとう。実はちょっと気にしてたの。私の都合でいろいろ振り回しちゃった感じだし、それで嫌われちゃったりしてないかなって。
Oh, I never hate you. This is the way I would ever hate you, senpai. If anything, I love... Oh, but we missed it. Wait, this was bad. We stopped ourselves. I nearly confessed her on the spot. As such, I clipped my mouth shut in a panic.
むしろ何？
Should've just went for it. Nothing really.
なんでもないって感じじゃなかったわよね。
She's ready to hear it anyway.
もしかして、
Yes?
トーノってば、私のことを好きになっちゃったとか？
You know nothing. Oh!
なんて、そんなことあるわけないよね。
I mean, you never know. Oh no, the music stopped. We gonna go for it? Oh, not good. This is the way I could tell her no. I didn't want to say I didn't like her, even as a joke. Oh.
ねえ、トーノ。
We really gonna
な
do
ん
it?
で黙ってるの？
Looks like we're gonna do it.
まさか、本当に？
I doubted I could play this off any longer. Surely she had noticed I felt something for her, right? It would be impossible to go back to her ordinary routine the way things were. I would have preferred to tell her in a more formal way, but... Senpai, could we talk? This was it. I made my mind and fixed my gaze squarely on her.
どうしたの？急に改まっちゃって。
Because this is very important.
口調だって急に敬語に戻って。
I have something important to say.
大事な話?
Yes. I needed to tell her how I really felt. There's a chance I'd put it off forever if I didn't tell her now. If that was even a possibility, it would be better to let the momentum carry me instead. There's something I would like to tell you. Senpai timidly addressed me with flushed cheeks. Yikes, this has gotten me tense. I was just putting my feelings into words. Just saying sweet little words, and yet my heart was running amok more than I had ever experienced before. I splayed my hand across my chest and took in a deep breath. Then I said what I had to say. I love you, senpai. Oh, we did it! If it's okay with you, please go out with me. And she was thinking to confess to us too. We were already on a date, and based on how she'd been acting recently, my odds shouldn't be low. She definitely felt something from me. I like how we're actually perceptive. At least that's what I believed. That still didn't tell me how she would react.
私はトーノは私なんかでいいの？私より女の子らしくて可愛い子はたくさんいるのに。
Oh, Nagiko, why are you always selling yourself short like this? That's not true. You're charming enough to hold your own against anyone.
でも
At the very least, I only have eyes for you. I love you, senpai. Oh. Please go out with me. I gazed directly in senpai's eyes and awaited her answer. I was about ready to explode from nerves, but I couldn't run away from this. Is that a yes? Huh? Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Is that a no? Kind of senpai ran away. No time at all, she had vanished from view. Just like when I tried to catch Abra on Pokemon, huh? I was now alone. Oh. Well, wait a second. Did she reject me? Fuck. Shit. Okay, I did not expect this. Well, guess we're getting a bad ending. Yeah, why you run away? What the fuck? Why'd you leave?
私どうして逃げてるのよ。
Tony went to the effort of telling me how he felt. I had imagined every possible scenario beforehand. Dang, every possible scenario?
あんなに頭が真っ白になるなんて思わなかった。
Were you like stamping your feet just now?
私の大バカ。
Nagiko did it. Ah, this was the worst.
穴があったら入りたい。
I'm sure we could find one in the dojo. Your dad's home.
だからといって柱に穴を開けられても困るのだが。
He was listening to that.
娘も青春する年になったのだな。
Yes, go console her. Nagiko, darn it. Well.
駆け抜け青春スパーキング。
So yeah, that happened. Thank you, Nagiko. Brutal. I lost track of how many times I had sighed today.
またつれーとか言ってる。
Listen, you didn't experience what I experienced, okay?
どうしたのよ、そんなしけた顔して。
I think I got rejected. Hibiki, is that the sort of face it looks like I'm making to you?
見えるも何も、しけすぎてカビが生えてるじゃない。
I see.
今すぐに外に放り出して日干ししたいくらいね。
Please refrain. She was saying some pretty awful things to me. This really was brutal.
まったく、今日は部活って感じじゃないわね。ナギはおろか、鹿島さんもしおりもひじりさんもいないし。
Okay, why are all of them absent? Aside from Nagiko.
唯一部室に来てるユウがこんななんだもん。せっかくいい天気なのに空気が悪くて重すぎだわ。
I'm sorry, Hibiki. Just as Hibiki said, we are the only members of the youth collective that showed up to club today. I was sure Kashima, Araki, and Hijira just so happened to have other errands to come up at the same time. As for Senpai, though, I could imagine why she was absent. My confession was likely to blame.
ま、たまにはユウと二人きりってのもいいけどね。
Oh, thanks, Hibiki.
それで、あんた、何があったわけ？
It's confidential information. I mean, nothing really.
嘘ね。
Confidential information.
あんたがそんな顔してんのに何もないわけないでしょうが。幼なじみなめんな。
Oh.
どうせナギとなんかあったんでしょ？
Well, her pinpoint accuracy was nothing short of startling. I wanted to believe I had been acting as calmly as possible.
んでどうなのよ？
Nothing happened of senpai.
神に誓って？
Shit. Yeah, of course.
そうなんだ。
You can tell, huh? Even I thought it was lame. I hoped there would be enough to convince Hibiki to give up, though.
ユウが素直に白状しないなら仕方ない。
Sorry, bestie.
じゃあナギにでも直接聞くか。
Shit, you would, wouldn't you, punk? Hey, wait, Hibiki, stay! Please, I'm begging you. I get it, I was wrong. I'll tell you, just don't do anything rash. Punk.
なんか言い方が気に食わないけど。
I'm sorry.
まあいいわ。変に隠そうとしないで最初からそうしてればよかったのよ。
I know. Oh, come on.
ね、ナギと何があったのよ。
Yeah, actually. My mind made up. I told Hibiki how I confessed to senpai.
なるほどね。そっか。告白したんだ。
Yes, I did. Yeah, it was on impulse, though.
それでナギはなんて返事したの？
She screamed and ran away. Did I really have to tell her this part? So I thought, but it'd be pointless to clam up now and not tell her the full story. She ran away.
Huh?
Please don't make me repeat myself. It's depressing enough as it is. She ran off before I got an answer out of her. Wow, even Hibiki's surprised.
ユウ、あんた変な告白したんじゃないでしょうね。
No, I just said I love her. Rude. I told senpai I loved her in a perfectly normal way. That's all there is to it. As far as I was concerned, there shouldn't have been anything unusual about what I said or did. She said something about how there are other girls who are cuter than her, which is when I told her how attractive she was. And I said I couldn't consider anyone but her. She ran off shortly after that.
なるほどね。
Did I do something wrong?
聞いた限りではユウは間違ってないと思う。
Hey, then what you thinking?
というか、ある意味でナギらしいって思ったくらいかな。
I see. You think so?
ナギってば恥ずかしがり屋だから。特に恋愛とかそういう男女の色恋沙汰に関してはね。
Yeah, I could see that. I had made use of that side of senpai up to this point. That included the time she pinned me to the wall shortly after Hibiki transferred in, hadn't it? Oh yeah, huh? That was funny. I took advantage of how poorly she dealt with the topic of romance to try and run away from her. That had ultimately failed, though.
しっかりしてそうに見えて、あの子は誰よりも乙女なの。それこそ恋愛のことになると恥ずかしくて直面できないくらいに。だからいざ告白されたらその癖が出て戸惑って逃げてしまったんだと思うわ。
When I told senpai how I felt, she got embarrassed and ran away. What should I do then? I couldn't afford to leave things as they were forever. I had to think of something.
まったく、あの子も仕方ないんだから。ユウ、
What?
ま、仕方ない。私が一肌脱いであげる。
Oh, thank you, my sweet childhood friend. Huh?
さっきも言ったけど、ナギはいつもの悪い癖が出ただけ。あんたの告白を言葉で拒絶したわけじゃない。でしょ？
Yeah? Yeah, she didn't answer me verbally at all.
確かめたくないの？
Yes, please. She was right. It wasn't like I'd been turned down outright. Then, I didn't want to give up yet. I wouldn't give up until I met with her face to face and got an answer directly. I do. I want to confess to senpai one more time and hear her answer.
そうこなくっちゃん。私がちゃんとナギをあんたの前に引きずり出してあげるわ。
Thank you, Hibiki.
私もナギには言いたいことがあるし。
Huh?
ああ、こっちのことよ。
Okay, I see.
ユウ、私ができるのはナギを連れ出すとこまでよ。あとのことは全部あんたの仕事だからしっかりやんなさい。
I will try my best. Got it. I had braced myself for this. Even if she did reject me, I wanted to know her answer. This was no time to be discouraged.
多少はマシな表情になったじゃない。
Nope, I'm ready.
ちょっとは元気出た？
Yeah, thank you. Childhood friends were really there when you needed them most.
我に秘策あり。見てなさいよ。
Oh, jeez. Oh, no. SOS. With that bold laugh, this was the one time Hibiki seemed dependable to me. I don't know about that. Oh, Hibiki. Laugh was great though.
また休んじゃった。部活へ行こうと思ってたんだけど。
Oh. I couldn't bring myself to leave the house. Which is why I decided to lie to myself by working up a sweat in the dojo alone.
だって仕方ないじゃない。遠野がいきなり愛の告白。
Oh my gosh. Nagiko, you're shaking. Oh my gosh, you're vibrating. Are you okay, Nagiko? Calm down. Calm down, me. What's the point of getting embarrassed about it the second I think about what happened?
精神集中、対戦自着、落ち着け。合気道は平静じゃなきゃダメ。
Peace and serenity. I performed breathing exercises to gradually calm myself down. My cheeks were still on fire, though. Whenever I tried to empty my mind, Tono's face would flicker across it.
遠野、私のこと好きなんだ。
He told me how he loved me. What's more, he wanted to go out with me.
でも、私じゃやっぱり。
Is that a biggie?
響から電話？
Yep.
何かしら。で、部活のことしかないか。
Hibiki would undoubtedly reach out after I skipped out on club without notice. He had called to tell me to make sure I could come to club earlier too.
さすがに出ないわけにはいかないか。無視したら多分家まで来るんだろうし。
Oh yeah, she definitely will.
もしもし？
Even if her legs were broken.
もしもし？何？今日はどうしたの？部活に来なかったわよね。ああ、うん。ね。
I was at a loss for words. I looked around as I searched for an excuse, which was when I realized what I was currently wearing.
ちょっと合気道の稽古をね。
That wasn't a lie. It's not like I could focus on anything else, and I was practicing to some degree.
ま、それは別にいいの。
What Hibiki said came as a relief. Is that why I let my guard down?
で、あれからユウトはどうなってんの？トーノと？そう、ユウト。
I already told her so.
っていうか、何そんなに慌ててるのよ。ユウのこと好きって言ってなかったっけ？私とひじりさんにユウにアピールしていくって宣誓してなかったっけ？宣誓まではしてないんじゃないかな。ああ、なーに、ナギ。もしかしてまたおじけづいたの？そんなんじゃ。
Why you lying?
だったらどうしたの？ちゃんとわかるように言って。わかったわよ。ねえ、響。実は私、遠野に告白されたの。
A brief silence.
よかったじゃない。ナギずっと頑張ってたものね。じゃあこれからは恋人同士ってことね。
Hibiki.
二人がくっつくなら応援してた私も一安心だわ。
What Hibiki said pierced straight through my heart.
待って、違うの、響。違う？って何が？まだ告白の返事できてなくて、私でいいのかなって。私なんか遠野にふさわしくないんじゃないかなって。ばっかじゃないの？
Dang it, Hibiki.
ユウはあんたが好きだから告白したんでしょ？それなのに自分がふさわしくないかもなんてユウの気持ちを疑ってんの？告白する大変さなんて十分にわかるはずでしょ？
Is this what you wanted to say to her?
生半可な覚悟じゃ告白なんてできるわけないって。響。
Because that sounds like it wasn't like part of her plan, like it was a thing she said she wanted to actually say to her. Every single word she spoke made my heart sting. I wanted to argue, but the words wouldn't come out.
あんたにユウと付き合う気がないならさっさと断りなさい。その時は私がユウをもらうから。
Dang. I'll see. Goodness gracious, Hibiki.
それはダメ。
Or is that the thing she wanted to say to her? The voice that had been trapped in my throat burst its way through to the surface. I could see Tono clearly in my mind. However, there was a different faceless girl standing at his side. They were happy, wearing big happy smiles.
それは絶対にダメ。トーノは絶対に譲れない。
Dang.
私はトーノと一緒にいたい。
Lefty told me Hibiki had chuckled on the other end of the phone.
ちゃんと言えるじゃない。自分の気持ち。それでいいのよ。悩むことなんてないわ。響、ごめん。それからありがとう。
I wouldn't run away anymore. I wouldn't hesitate either. More than anything, my next objective was to tell Tono how I felt about him.
そんじゃ、覚悟を決めたナギへ。私からの最後のプレゼントよ。これからメッセージを送るから、それを見て。え？それってどういう？
The call ended without warning. Hibiki was so high-handed I found myself smiling wryly.
これが響の言ってたメッセージ。
The text included plans for tomorrow. To be honest, I couldn't even envision everything she'd written, but...
これならトーノに気持ちを伝えて今までのことも謝れるかも。
Oh, it's time.
駆け抜け青春スパーキング。
Thank you, Nagiko. Why is it playing this music? Why does things turn out this way? Everyone from the Youth Collective, Shinji excluded, are gathered together in my living room. What are you guys doing?
ででーん。
Hibiki, is this also part of your plan?
これより青春部主催の学外活動
Why is it in my house?
第1回どっちの料理がいいでしょう in 遠野家を開催します。
I see. Do I get to eat all of them?
イエーイっす。
But they don't. Why the applause? Huge interjected following Hibiki's declaration. It wasn't even a club activity. We were just getting together to have a good time. You all sure do get along well.
先輩に言われましたから。
Alright.
せっかくのイベント楽しまないと損しね。
I guess it's fine as long as you enjoy yourself. I gazed at Senpai who hadn't acknowledged me once she arrived. How you doing? She obviously felt awkward.
審査員はリツと鹿島さんがお願いね。
私は参加しちゃダメなんですか？私も料理してみたいです。
You two can't. It won't be much of a competition if either of you participate, dang. We had established in the prior hearing that Kashima had substantial cooking aptitude.
お兄ちゃんたら勝手なんだから。そうですよ。私の料理をご馳走したかったのに。
Well, any judges either way, and you two would be perfect for that role.
お兄ちゃんがそう言うなら仕方ないな。そうですね。確かに誰かが審査員をやらないといけませんからね。
I seem to have accepted it one way or another. Why a cooking showdown, though?
昨日テレビを見ててビビッときたのよ。もうこれしかないって。
Just a whim of yours, huh? Of course. Then again, I wasn't really in a position to complain when Hibiki managed to convince Senpai to come here. All I needed to do was find a chance to talk to Senpai.
ところで、皆さんはご自分でよくお料理されるんですか？人並みにはしている方かと思います。自分はそれなりって感じっすかね。ただ、今日は新しいチャレンジをしてみるつもりっす。自分の料理を見た時のみんなの顔が楽しみっす。
I don't trust whatever you're cooking, alright?
せめて食べられるものをよろしくね。
See, that's what I'm saying too, Ritsu. That's what I'm saying. That was a pretty question for her as a judge. Besides that, Senpai,
ついにこの時が来たわね。
she looked ridiculously tense. Was that the right time to talk to her about what happened? Surely she went off without warning again, right? No, I think she's prepared this time. Senpai, you alright?
トーノ？
Maybe.
大丈夫だから。
Maybe not. Okay, glad to hear it then. This was different from a rejection. It didn't seem like she could actually have a conversation with me now. Biki's face.
またこんな態度取っちゃってる。
はあ、何やってんのよナギ。
仕方ないじゃない響。私少し緊張してるみたいで。
気持ちはわからないでもないけど、もっと肩の力を抜いて気楽にやればいいのよ。
無理かも。合気道の商談の審査より緊張してる。
全然少しじゃないわよねそれ。
I was anxious. Hibiki was keeping a close eye on her, so I'd imagine she'd be okay.
まあそれはともかく、今日のルールを確認しましょう。
確かスーパーのお惣菜そのままは禁止っすよね。
Yes, Kika.
レトルトを出すのもダメだと聞いてます。
I can't review too.
その通り。
The fuck?
手を抜かずに少しは工夫しろってことね。
Yeah, like what? Trying to cheat?
ユウも何も大丈夫？
No problem.
私も大丈夫。先輩、制限時間はどうするっすか
5 minutes.
私は1時間くらい欲しいです。
2 minutes.
私もそれくらいあれば間に合うかな。
他に意見がなければ、そうね、余裕を持って1時間半にしましょう。
1 minute.
分かったわ。
Was Emma planning on preparing something elaborate as well? I was a bit curious what she was gonna make.
リツ、鹿島さん。はーい、何かな？
何でしょうか。
2人ともひいきはせず、ちゃんとした審査をお願いね。
もちろんです。
任せて。よし、他に何もないわね。それじゃあ第1回どっちの料理がいいでしょう。イントーノケ
You
開
need,
始。
you need a shorter name, Hibiki. I shut the lid on the rice cooker and pressed the button. All I can do now is wait. I decided to make Japanese mixed rice. Oh. I didn't realize we were cooking too. I thought we were just eating it. A very simple dish. Ritsuka Shima ought to be head over heels for the secret weapon derived from the canned goods. The savoriness of the canned mackerel and mushrooms should soak into the rice and make it into something exquisite. Not only was it inexpensive, but it was easier to prepare. Alright then. I just have to wait for this to cook, so I guess I'll go see how the others are doing. At the very least, I was curious to see how Senpai was doing.
遠野先輩、どうかしましたか？
With that thought in mind, Rocky addressed me as I surveyed the room. I had some free time, so I thought I'd come see how the rest of you are doing. Are things going well on your end? I'd be happy to help if you need it.
問題ありません。もう少しで完成しますから。
Really? She looked like she was spacing out without doing anything in particular to me.
あとはもう待つだけなので。
Huh, that was fast. What did you make? I found it hard to believe she whipped something up faster than my mixed rice.
ほら、そこにあります。
Did you make a sandwich? Shuri pointed over at the rice cooker. Oh, 2 of them. Darn it, Shuri. Don't tell me you made Japanese mixed rice too.
いえ、卵かけご飯の予定なので、普通の白いご飯です。
I see. Oh, well, egg-topped rice is tasty. Wait, crap. Yeah, is that just better than ours? I quickly checked for movement around me.
よーし、次はこれをミキサーにかけるっすよ。
What are you doing?
あら、ひじりさんはミキサー使うの？
What's she doing?
そういう小日向先輩は電動スライサーっすか？
ええ、ニンニクをスライスするのに使おうと思って。小さいから手でやるのが大変なのよね。
Alright.
わかるっす。みじん切りにするなら楽なんすけどね。
Hijira was getting the mixer ready and Hibiki was about to use some food processor.
鹿島先輩、1時間半はちょっと長いですし、テレビゲームでもしませんか？
どんなゲームがあるんですか、りっちゃん。
Ritsuka and Shima are about to play games to kill time. I bet she has Emoto Paradise. Hey, hold on a second. I quickly called out to them, but it was already too late.
なにお兄ちゃん。どうしたのよ、ユウ。
Hit of that doubtful voice.
ミキサーが途中で止まったっす。
Ah, let's see.
途中でスライサーが。ニンニクのかけらが目に。
Oh, geez, that's awful. Oh no, poor Hibiki. I feel like that's actually no, that's pretty serious too. Yeah, never mind.
困りました。これではご飯が炊けません。
Power went out and cries of pandemonium resonated through the house. However, only one person remained unperturbed by the mayhem. Senpai?
カイドウ先輩、ボールを混ぜていますね。すごい真剣ですけど、何を作ってるんでしょう。
There's no way I know that. She was mindlessly stirring the contents of her bowl, seemingly oblivious to the commotion going on around her. What could she be making that required such intense concentration? Anyway, let's do something about our rice cookers. We went overboard by running so many appliances all at once.
そのようですね。ここが一般家庭の電力なのを忘れてました。
What do you mean by that? The pump? What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say, Shori, huh? I stole a glance up at a very serious-looking Kaido-senpai. Talking to her seemed out of the question given her behavior. Senpai, how did she feel about me? I could say my thoughts while I checked on the contents of my rice cooker.
それでは発表します。
Who won? Ritsu Kashima concluded their evaluation and made that announcement in front of the group.
私たちが食べた中で一番美味しい料理を作ったのは、じゃじゃーん、小日向響。
How so? What'd you do? What'd you make?
響ちゃんに決定しました。
I need to see this to believe it. What did she make?
皆さん拍手。パチパチパチパチ。当然よね。
Yeah, this coming from the girl who last throughout and needed to look up how to make things on Google. I'm gonna need some proof, Hibiki.
負けたっす。あのペペロンチーノ、とても美味しそうでした。
Ooh, spaghetti, nice.
あら、ありがとう。二人の卵かけご飯と闇鍋。
Secret hot pot. What is a secret, Kika?
そっちも美味しそうだったわよ。
Question mark.
今度小日向先輩にもご馳走するっすよ。
Don't do it, Hibiki. Don't do it.
先輩がそう言うなら私もご馳走します。
Chiroi, you don't do it either. Don't trust her.
その時はお願いね。
What is a secret? Ritsu, how was mine?
ご飯に少し芯が残ってたし、いまいちだったかも。
Wow, okay, judgmental.
味は良かったんだけど。
Because I had to cook it in a pot after the power went out. There's no way I could properly prepare a meal when using an unfamiliar cooking method.
カイドウ先輩のも美味しかったんですけど、お料理って感じではなかったので減点で。
What? You took points off for that? The fuck?
分かってる。それが分かった上であれを作ったんだし。
Man, I'd be salty. What the heck? Huh? Couldn't think, but what had Senpai made? I had my hands full of cooking of that pot and forgot to check. It did have an oddly sweet smell to it.
さて、時間も時間だし、今日はこれで解散しましょうか。
Did you make like a pastry or something?
また明日、部室で会いましょう。はーい。
Okay.
おっと、忘れるところだったわ。ユウは何を送っていってあげなさい。
Will do? Huh?
男の子なんだから、ちゃんと何を守るのよ。
She's a badass. She can protect herself. I want her to protect me. Me? Protect Senpai? I flitted a glance in her direction. Our eyes met, but she immediately turned away from me. Was this a chance that Hibiki had prepared for me? I didn't want this rare opportunity to slip by me. This is my chance to have a real conversation with Senpai and get an answer to my confession. Senpai, you heard her. Is that okay with you?
どうの？私からもお願い。
Her expression grew serious. Her voice trembled with embarrassment as she slowly opened her mouth.
私も遠野に渡したいものがあるの。
I see. I was so nervous, all I could do was gulp anxiously under her gaze. What do you want to give me? We walked a short while after we left the house. Neither of us had said a word to each other. Hey, Senpai? You couldn't stay this way forever. That's when I spoke up, if only to not miss this chance.
何トノ。
We need to talk. Is that okay?
分かったわ。
She let out a brief, bewildered gasp. Even so, she nodded and met my gaze head on. Thank you, senpai. This isn't really the best place to have a conversation. Why don't we go somewhere else? Even if this hypothetically didn't work out, it would be better than some half-hearted attempt. Better psych myself up. I was gonna get my answer from senpai.
神社
Nobody ever bother us here. I stopped in place once we were on the shrine grounds and turned back to face senpai. Was it because of the sunset? Her face looked positively radiant to me. I took a deep breath in an effort to calm my racing heart. Alright, this was it. I needed to ask her how she felt. Senpai...
トノ、あの時はごめん。
It's okay. Wait, huh? I found my determination and began to speak. However, senpai beat me to the punch and bowed her head momentously.
この前のそのトノが好きって言ってくれた時、恥ずかしくなって逃げてごめん。
No, don't worry about it. I mean, I was surprised when you up and ran off like that, and it gave me a lot to think about, but, I understand what it feels like to want to run away, too. It had taken a lot of courage to tell her how I felt. And the same can be said when giving an answer as well. So, I mean,
待ってトノ、今は何も言わないで。返事は私からちゃんとさせてほしい。私って女の子としても人間としても至らない点も多いと思うの。
well, I mean, everybody has their flaws, it's fine.
でもいつまでも自分の気持ちに嘘はつけないから。
With that said, Senpai took several deep breaths. Oh. She stood right in front of me and gazed directly into my eyes. Senpai. Oh crap. My heart was pounding like crazy.
トノ、今だけはユウって呼ばせて。
You. My heart thundered violently in my chest when she addressed me by my first name.
その私もユウのことが好き。多分私の方が先にユウを好きになってたと思う。響や聖に協力してもらって、あんたとの一緒の時間を増やしてもらったりして。なのにあの肝心なところで逃げちゃってごめん。こんな私を好きって言ってくれて本当に嬉しかった。ユウと付き合えるなら幸せだなってそう思ったの。でも私っていろいろ至らないところがあると思うの。他の子みたいに照れずにちゃんと話せないし、恥ずかしくてすぐに逃げたくなっちゃうし。
That's fine.
ユウはこんな私でも本当にいい？
Obviously. I love you just the way you are, senpai. Heck, how you are now is ridiculously cute. Her face flushed a deep shade of vermilion, and she gazed at me with tears in her eyes. Her usual dauntless ambience had receded and was replaced with a cuteness that made me want to hug her tightly. I love your usual self-assured side, too. That eager big sister vibe you got sometimes is really cute as well. You shine brightly when you're surfing. What's more, I really like how delicate you can be in moments like this. Senpai's face only grew hotter, but there was no way around it. These were, after all, my true feelings.
もうバカ。じゃあユウ、私と付き合ってくれる？
Of course. Or rather, I'd like to ask you for the same. I bowed my head empathetically. My head was burning up so absurdly hot, and my heart was racing so hard that I couldn't look straight at Senpai. I could sense her slowly draw closer to me.
ユウ、顔を開けて。
Senpai. Oh, what was that? I suddenly felt something being inserted into my mouth. Then a sweet aroma wafted through my nose and began spreading across the surface of my tongue. Oh, is that what you made?
これ、
Oh.
仲直りのお詫びにって思って作ったクッキーだから。
Oh, yeah, she did make sweets.
鹿島は美味しいって言ってたし、多分味は大丈夫だと思う。
Oh, thank you, Senpai. Oh, these what you made while we were cooking earlier? She might have deducted points because it wasn't in the spirit of cooking.
そう。響の入れ知恵だけど、ユウに何かあげられたらと思って。美味しかった？
Super delicious. I'd wonder where that sweet smell had been coming from back at the house. All the things I was curious about were beginning to fall into place like puzzle pieces.
そっか。よかった。
Does that mean you didn't try them for yourself?
なんか自分で食べるって気分じゃなかったから。ユウのこと考えてて胸がいっぱいだったし。
I see. A small part of me wanted to be a little mischievous now that she'd said that. We were dating now, so just a little odd to be fine, right? Senpai, do you have any more cookies?
まだあるけど。
Ah, perfect. In that case, I'd love it if you fed me some more. I opened my mouth and Senpai gasped bashfully in front of me. Even so, she brought a cookie to my mouth once more. The second it went into my mouth, Senpai! Oh, we kissed her? I pulled Senpai into my embrace and stole her lips. Coulda. I'm just saying, never could have done it with the cookie in between our lips, just saying. No? Could have shared the cookie together and then kissed. Senpai stirred of surprise in my arms. She let out a bewildered sigh. However, she quickly figured out what was going on and let out a soft moan. There was little to no resistance to speak of. I used that as an opportunity to press my lips against hers harder and deepen our connection. I asked if I taste the cookie she'd given me via mouth to mouth. Oh, we did do this thing. Nice. Perfect. Good job, you. Good job. The already sweet scent of the cookie only seemed sweeter for it. You know? Just because it's very efficient. No other reason. Just efficient, okay? The excessive sweetness sent a numbness straight through the center of my head. Sharing a cookie with you? Sorry, Senpai. I acted on impulse. I thought if I did this, you could get a taste of the cookies too.
確かに味わえるけど。もう、バカ。
What's wrong? Senpai shyly turned away from me. Even so, she didn't pull away from our embrace. Anyhow, Senpai, I hope you'll be happy with me from now on.
こちらこそ、よろしく。ユウ。
We had officially become a couple, and our first kiss tastes like sweet aroma of cookies.
駆け抜け青春スパーキング。
Thank you, Nagiko. All right, so yeah, we, like you said, we confessed, and then we officially become a couple now. So that's awesome. And we got to see what Nagiko was making. I thought she'd make us some sort of sweets. Yeah, that's cool. She made cookies. And he did the thing. He did the, share the cookie in the mouth thing. I think I first saw that in Shuffle, like in the Shuffle anime. And then I saw it in other stuff too. And I always think it's funny for some reason. I don't know why, but Yeah, I remember that in Shuffle. That was the first time I saw that. So I approve. I'm glad you did that. Yeah, what? Why would you deduct points? What the fuck? You deducted points for not being in the spirit of cooking? They're clearly still made of love. The fuck, Riri? I'm just saying. But yeah, so now we're dating, so it should be fun to see like what kind of fun little date adventures we're gonna have here. Yeah, I like the confession scene, so that was nice.